So today we had hamstrings. It was a great hamstring day. I went a little heavier than I usually would because obviously now I'm bulking, but still working back into it. So after church, which was absolutely amazing, we talked about Pentecost Sunday is next Sunday, and we kind of talked about, covered some common confusion in Pentecost, and just to cover it up before we have a guest speaker from another church, a really big church, probably 20 minutes or 10 minutes from my church. He's coming to our church to preach next Sunday for Pentecost Sunday, so that's really exciting. And my pastor just wanted to cover a few things that are commonly confused on in Pentecost. So that was great, loved it. And then kind of like I said, I've been saying it the past few days, but on Thursday, the first day of summer, 3 days of school left, the first day of summer, I am going to go over what I learned last Wednesday, which, like I said, was just kind of with systems and what they produce. But I'll get into that in depth on Thursday. So, hamstrings. I started out with some seated leg curls, and you can see my form is different now, right? I fixed my form to where I get the max stretch possible, and it felt great. I did 5 sets there. Then I went to 3 sets of RDLs, 225 for 3 sets. And then I did a little glutes, some abductor and adductors. And then, for the last workout, I just supersetted really light hamstring curls. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. And then I supersetted that with some leg extensions. And then the pump was super solid. Hamstrings are getting much better posed. And then I think before my next quad day, I am actually going to shave my legs. So, the quad pump on Thursday is just going to be sick. Wait, hold on. Let me think. Let me lock in. No, that was last week that I hit quads on Thursday. Thursday is my rest day. So Wednesday, quad pump will be sick, not Thursday. But yeah, about school, 2 full days left. Then Wednesday, I literally just go from 9:30 to 10:45. Then I'm out for the rest of the day because it's just semester exams. I only have to take 1. So yeah, after 10:45 on Wednesday, May 20th, my freshman year is over. Just like that, it's over. I feel like it started yesterday. I was talking about that in my video last night, but I'm not gonna do any more talking. I'm just gonna get to it. So I'll see y'all for some leg curls. right, so post lift talk. As y'all saw, pump was very solid. Lift was very solid, and I did just want to talk about something that God kind of laid on my heart. So I was just scrolling TikTok, like I do. I shouldn't do it as much as I do, but I do it. I need to get better about that. But a video comes across my For You page, and it's this guy. I go through his page, he makes breakfast. He just makes breakfast and talks about God. So every morning, he puts a pan on the stove with a little egg. He makes like an egg flip kind of thing. I don't know what you call that. But it's like not an omelet, but it's like literally just a circle of fried eggs. I never make it like that, so I don't know what it's called. Anyways, he'll open the video always with like, I've been following Christ for 2 years, and then he'll tell a little story. And so the story I heard was him getting convicted about wearing a cross. And it was like, it's such a heavy thing to wear. Like, I can't remember exactly what he said. He said it's almost like he wants to be a spy and reach people. Because, like, a lot of the times, he's like, I'm wearing a cross. First thing somebody could think, if they don't believe, or if they do, when they click on my videos, oh, he's Christian. Why would I watch him if they if they don't believe in God? Because it's a common thing to not want to listen to people, no matter what they're talking about. If they're not your religion, it's common. But, I just wanted to kind of hit on that. I felt like God kind of laid that on my heart. I can't remember all what he said because it was like 30 minutes ago when I watched it. And when I'm watching TikTok, I got very bad, like, short-term memory. But yeah, it was a great story. I think his first name's Cameron. I don't know, on TikTok. I followed him. But yeah, super cool dude. And he literally just puts a pan on the burner. He makes his eggs and he talks about God and what God's done for him. I think it's a super cool niche that he has. But yeah, that's really all I have for y'all tonight, guys. So for the rest of the night, I just read my Bible. So I might read a little psalm before bed or something. I'm going to make dinner for tomorrow, or lunch for tomorrow, eat dinner, take a shower, then I'm going to go to bed, finish this last half week of school out strong. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow for Chess and Tries. Y'all have a great night. God bless.